Hi everyone, my name is Sandra Aulia Andriani Putri. I'm a student of Economic and Business Faculty of Binasarana Informatika University. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about my opinion about smoking in campus area and why you should stop smoking. So in my opinion, smoking in campus area should be restricted or even banned because it's not just harmful for the smokers, but also for those who being around through a secondhand smoke. Plus, the cigarette butts end up all over the campus area and then polluting the environment or just taking forever to decompose. A smoke-free campus will create a healthier and more welcoming space for everyone. I get that smoking is a personal choice, but still, the health and well-being of the whole campus community should be the priority. So that's it, my honest opinion about smoking in campus area. Thank you for watching and then see you in the next video. Hi everyone, my name is Sandra Aulia Andriani Putri. I'm a student of Economic and Business Faculty from Binasarana Informatika University. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about or explaining about simple present. So as you guys can see, the first is simple present tense formula. To form sentences in this tense, the base form of the verb or verb 1 is typically used. However, for the third person singular pronouns like he, she, or it, verb 1 plus s or es is used. So if you guys use the subject is I, you, they, or we, plus verb 1, plus the rest of the sentence like the noun or adjective, and then the for the third person singular pronouns like she, he, or it, plus verb 1 plus es, and the rest of the sentence is adverb. So for the example, like if you guys use the subject is I, you, they, or we, plus the verb is go, and the rest of the sentence will be to the school by bus. But if you guys use she, he, or it, plus verb 1, the verb 1 gonna be goes, and then the rest of the sentence is to the school by bus. But what is a simple present tense? A simple present tense is a tense used to express events that occur regularly, routinely, or commonly in the present. When is the present tense is used? So the present tense is used when someone wants to express a current event or a general fact that is happening now. Next, if the verbs ending in o, gh, or ch, sh, or sh, x, or z, you guys should add es. Okay, for example is go become goes, watch become watches, wash become washes, fix become fixes, and last is buzz becomes buzzes. Next, if the verbs ending in consonant plus y, you guys should remove the y and add I, E, S. Like for the example is if try becomes tries, study becomes studies, carry becomes carries, and then reply becomes replies. Next, for the verbs ending in a vowel y, you guys should simply add s. For example, like try becomes tries, study becomes studies, carry becomes carries, and then reply becomes replies. So the next is uses of the simple present tense, repeated events happening now. For example, first we got I for the subjects, go is the verb 1, to campus by motorcycle every day is the rest of the sentence. And The next one is the train to Bekasi leaves every hour, and Teddy sleeps 7 hours every night during the weeks. Next, still in the uses of the simple present tense, we get to show a general facts or event. For example, like the president of Indonesia is Prabowo Subianto. And next, a snake has no legs. Next one is Indonesia has 38 provinces from Sabang to Merauke. Next one, we got the uses of simple present tense to show a habit. For example, like Donnie gets up early at 5 o'clock every day. Next is John's take a bath twice a day. Then the next one is every year on Lebaran, most people travel to their hometown. Second, we got simple present tense negative. So, to form a negative sentence in the simple present tense, we typically use don't for I, you, we, and they, and then doesn't for he, she, or it before the verb. For example, for the formula is subject plus don't or doesn't plus base verb or the verb one plus the object. But for the third singular subject like she, he, or it, after don't or doesn't, the verb is not followed by s or es. The verb always remains in its base forms. So do is used when the subject is I, you, we, or they, and doesn't is used when the subject is in the third person singular form like she, he, or it. So for the example is first, I don't live in Bandung. The next is when we used the third person singular form, it's gonna be she doesn't live in Bandung. So the third one, we got simple present tense interrogative. And to form an interrogative sentence like a question, in the simple present tense, we typically place do or does at the beginning of the sentence. So the formula is like, if you guys using the subject is I, you, they, or we, the formula is gonna be do plus subject plus verb 1 plus object and then the question. Next is if you guys use she, he, or it, the formula gonna be does plus subject plus verb 1 plus object questions. So the next is still the same for the third person singular subject like she, he, or it. After don't or doesn't, the verb is not followed by s or es. So the verb always remains in its base form. And then do is used when the subject is I, you, we, or they. And doesn't is used when the subject is in the third person singular form like she, he, or it. So for the example, we have the do I go to campus by motorcycle every day? And the simple present tense or the negative one we got for the simple present tense is I go to campus by motorcycle every day, and the negative is I do not go to campus by motorcycle every day, and the simple present tense interrogative is do I go to campus by motorcycle every day? Next, we got Teddy goes to campus by motorcycle every day. And then the negative one is Teddy does not go to campus by motorcycle every day. And the interrogative one is does Teddy go to campus by motorcycle every day? So, and the next is simple present tense without verb. So for the formula, for the simple present is subject plus to be plus object. For the negative is subject plus to be plus not plus object, and plus and for the interrogative is to be plus subject plus object and questions. You guys can read the to be is I for I am, you, they, we for use are, she, he or it is using is. So for the example is, for simple present tense without verb is I am a student, and for the negative one is I am not a student, and for the interrogative one is am I a student. Next we have some example for positive simple present tense. The first is she wants to be a doctor. The second one is cows eat grass. The third one is they speak English at the office. Next, we have some example for negative simple present tense. The first is they don't have any money. The second is Lala doesn't see Peter in the class. The third one is my best friend doesn't love you. Next, we have some example for the interrogative simple present tense. The first is do they talk a lot? The second is does he play tennis? The third is does your father drink coffee? Okay, just that. Thank you for watching, and then I hope that helps you guys to learn about simple present tense, and see you in the next time. Bye bye.